Hey there, YouTubers. Got a little bit of good news, something I want to show you here for those of you that are interested. Kind of in the dark here. I don't know if we can see what we're doing. Anyway, as you can guess, we got the old H2 running, the Mach 4 1972 Kawasaki 750. My son Chris, he's there on Precious. We got her all street legal. Anyway, Chris and I, we're gonna go to the 7-Eleven and get us a Slurpee. Yahoo! Let's go, Chris. Boy, talk about a blast from the past. It's been a long time since I've ridden this bike, like 20 or 25 years. I had forgotten that the shift pattern, all the gears are up. So anyway, she still runs pretty good. I've got to do a little bit of fine-tuning on her. I need to I've got one carburetor. I think I need to set the float down just a tad. When you tip the bike to the left on the stand, then it'll kind of, sometimes it'll seep a little fuel if you don't turn the gas off. And my baffles are plugged. I've got to remove the baffles and clean them. That might be a little bit of a chore because they get kind of really glued in there with crud and sludge. Anyway, you can hear the old wham 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 wham. Hope there aren't too many police out tonight. I've got like I think it's a 1981 plate on here, so that's not real legal. You never know what they're going to say. I've got some new tires ordered. I found some Bridgestones that will be close to the correct size and new tubes. So as soon as we get those tires in, then we're going to replace the front fork seals and get the new tires on here. In the meantime, I'll get those baffles cleaned and I'll set that float on that left carb down just a little bit. I don't want to drive very fast at all till I get those new skins on there. But I don't remember the exact weight of this bike. It's pretty light. I think it probably is something like the weight of a KLR or something, but yet it has the, I forget if it's 72 or 74 horsepower, so. Come on, light. Trying to get Chris to pass me. There you can see old Precious. There she is, ain't she cute? She's got her old LED tail light and the LED signals. I think Chris will like that bike. He's got, his legs are a little bit shorter than mine. I think I have about a 30-inch inseam and his are a little shorter than that. Anyway, there she is, folks. Runs pretty good. I'll turn the gas off. Yeah, there's old Precious. There she is. Okay, let's take care of business now. Let's get us a Slurpee. You got the pina colada, huh? All right.
183.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Pina colada. Okay, Chris. You're carrying the precious cargo. So guard it with your life, because I want to get back to the house and sit in my chair and drink my pina colada. You know, I'll never forget the night when I was going to school in Cedar City. I was on a Friday night. I went to a dance. After the dance was over, I got on this bike. I headed north. It was in January or February. It was colder than heck. And I got to Beaver, and I run in onto Reserve going into Beaver. So I filled it with fuel, headed north. Little did I know, one of my chokes was stuck on. It's got the choke cable splits into 3 for the 3 carbs. I got coming down the big hill into the Millard County there towards Kanosh, and I run out of gas. It's colder than heck. It's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know what I was going to do. Pulled the bike off the road, and I was going to start walking. This car passed me. This is for the days of the freeways. And car went up about a quarter mile, half mile up the road. Kind of veered off to the right. Come back, and it was a kind of an elderly woman. She was alone, and she says, you know, she says, I wasn't going to stop. She says, because you know how it is, you don't be afraid to stop it by somebody that has a motorcycle or something, you know, but she says, but you know, I got thinking of my son, and a little small voice inside told me I better come back and give you a ride, you know. And if she hadn't have done, I might have get hypothermia, you know. But she took me into a little farming community of Kanosh, and she found a gentleman there, a farmer that had some gas. He got a 5-gallon can of gas, hauled me out there, filled my tank up, and I went on my way. And anyway, it's when those things happen to you, it makes you appreciate people, and it makes you more willing to help others. So anyway, let's head back to the old house here. So you got to remember, all them gears are up. See if I can go off the curb here. This suspension isn't the best. I don't have any oil in the front shocks, and I think the rear ones need to be rebuilt. You know, that's something else I'll have to do. But She sounds good. She sounds good. The only trouble is this speed limit on Main Street isn't quite geared for this bike. What am I going? About 30 there. She wants to go a little faster. Anyway, that engine's sounding a little better all the time. Like I told you earlier, I put a little oil in the cylinders before we worked on it, so it probably had to take a little while to burn all that oil out of there, you know. Yeah, I can't be getting crazy on the back streets here. Yeah, I gotta get a few things checked out. You can see that yellow light. That's the high beam. That's the low beam isn't working. I've got to kind of diagnose that. There's just a few little things. We'll keep working on it. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the house, back to the chair. I'm gonna have my Slurpee and get ready to get up early in the morning and go back to work. YouTube, this is Dr. Dual Sport out.